Okay, it is time to go to the library, so I gotta return all of these books. I'm gonna go in more detail with this one in another couple of videos, so I won't go over that one too fast. But yeah, I guess these are the books I have to return to the library today. I did actually touch all of these books. I opened them, I read them to some extent. These two I did not read fully, so this one, I'm not suggesting this one. It was really boring. I don't think it was very well written. It's cute, I guess, if you're interested about how they came up with Barbie and you're curious about that whole world. Is probably a really easy way to do it because it is not nonfiction. It is a novel. So it's accessible. I'll give it that, but I couldn't get into it. I didn't like the writing style too much. Water and Moon, I see why people like this. I don't think I'm the right writer for it. It's kind of wishy-washy. And then I think there's some ideas about life that I don't necessarily agree with. And that might be because, you know, I am asexual, aromantic, have no plans on having children, and just, I don't know, I think I have a kind of a different outlook on life than what this book suggests, but it was fine, it was cute. I didn't give it a lot of time. I think I prefer, there's a series of books called the Wayward Children, where it's a bunch of children who find doors that take them to different worlds. This kind of has that element because the pawn shop that's at the center of this is like a magic door kind of situation. I liked that series way better, so I would recommend that. But this one is definitely cuter. Those books, the Wayward Children series, that one gets pretty dark. This one I think had some darker moments in it, and it's fine. I guess if you're allosexual, allo romantic, all of those kinds of things, it would be more up your alley, but I didn't really care about it. Blob, I still need to go through and get rid of all of these tabs. I'm going to do that right now. I'm making a longer video about that, so I won't talk too much about that one. Something Rotten by Andrew Lipstein. This one I did tab a little bit. That's about as far as I got. I think it was going in an interesting direction. If I had had more time, I would have skimmed a bit more. I didn't really skim anything. These tabs, I don't really know. I was still in the beginning process of figuring out what I wanted to do with the tabbing, so oh yeah, he gets like canceled, and this is kind of interesting. I guess, I don't know. Let's see, anything else? There was a center to gravity in Danish. Oh yeah, so I mean, there's some interesting like thoughts happening here. Yeah, so I do think there's something about like toxic masculinity going on here. It's interesting that it's happening in Denmark and not in America. That's kind of refreshing. The guy was canceled, so he lost his job, and they have a small child, or they're going to be having a small, yeah, no, they just had a child. And the woman in the relationship is a journalist, very well respected, and she's going on maternity leave, and it's causing some problems for her. So I think it's going in an interesting direction. I think I would actually want to read this. I just, I didn't give it any time. So yeah, this I have heard so much about. People have talked about it. I really, really wanted to read it. I did try. You can see I did a little bit of tabbing here. I think I came up with a little bit of a system here. I think the pink is just stuff I liked, so maybe we can check out one of those. Let's see, my father, there was too much dirt. Garden lacked symmetry and order. Grass was neater. Yeah, so just like basic observational stuff. So, and then I think this is like, this might be actual plot points. So let's see. Chores. Let's see. So that's like, I think the green was like, this is stuff that everybody kind of deals with. And then the blue was like things that are important to or that relate to real world problems. Statement, I quote, "I hope this puts unfounded rumors. Several theorists and instigators have been attempting to enter the building to further their ridiculous assertions." I don't even know what happened here. So this might be like a question that I have too. And then, I don't know, what is the yellow? The yellow is, I now realize there is a freedom in forgetting, or at least something that feels like freedom. There is a freedom in not asking questions. So, like, I think I'm starting to get what people like about this. Maybe I'll come back around to it at some point. So I'll take note of where I put these tabs for now, and then maybe return to it later. I guess that's a good plan. This one, I didn't get very far. It seems kind of interesting. It does seem like a pretty good history of Africa, especially, like, this is ancient Africa. This was for the Kingdom of Kush, which I was really curious about because I don't know much about ancient stuff. But then we also have, like, the first enslavers. Like, I guess I could just look at this thing here. And you can kind of see it goes pretty far down. Africa's resistance and liberation. I really wanted to get to that. I didn't get there. So I'll probably check this book out again, but it is due and I can't renew it. So, yeah, I'll give it another try. I'll take note. I think I already have notes that I was writing when I was reading this. I was doing longhand notes, actually, while I read it, because there's a lot of stuff I do not know in here. So I definitely want to come back around to this. This is one of the better African histories I have found. There's not a lot of good ones, I don't think. At least not that are easily found at libraries and things like that. So I'll probably come back around to this. All right, so there you go. That's the books that are due this week. I'm going to head off to the library and go pick up the new ones. Thanks.